Compared with other major countries, American employees have less vacation time. The bar graph shows the average number of vacation days per person employed for selected countries. So notice that along the horizontal axis we have the countries of Italy, France, Germany, England, Japan, and the US. Along our vertical axis we have the vacation time in days. Now we can see that the values for France, Germany, England, and Japan are given to us. However, notice that the values in the chart are not given to us for the US and Italy. The average time Italians spend on vacation exceeds the average American vacation time by 29 days. The combined average vacation time for Americans and Italians is 55 days. On average, how many days do Americans spend on vacation and how many days do Italians spend on vacation? So we're going to use the information given to us in the problem in order to determine the average time for vacation in Italy and in the US. We're told the average time for Italians exceeds the time for Americans by 29 days. And then, as a second fact, we know the combined average time is 55 days. Let's start off by setting up some variable expressions. Since we're given that the average time for Italians exceeds the average time for Americans by 29 days, if we let our value of x equal the average time in the US, then we're going to be able to represent the average time in Italy by using this relationship. Since the average time exceeds, that means it's going to be more. So we're going to take our average time in the US, x, and we're going to add the value of 29 to it to give us our average time in Italy. We can now use the second bit of information, that the combined average time is 55 days, in order to come up with an equation. If we take the average time for the US, which is x, and we add to that the average time in Italy, which is x plus 29, we're going to end up with our combined time, which is 55. Now, the parentheses here are going to indicate that we have x plus 29, which is for the average time for Italy, added to our value of x. Because there's a plus sign in front of this set of parentheses, we can now take the parentheses out of the equation by writing x plus our value of x plus our value of 29. Let's now combine like terms. X plus x is the same as 1x plus 1x, which gives us 2x. Next, we're going to isolate our x term by subtracting 29 from both sides of the equation. So we'll have 2x plus 29 minus 29 equals 55 minus 29. On the left-hand side of the equation, this 29 subtract to give us a value of 0 plus 2x, which is 2x. On the right-hand side, we'll have 55 minus 29 to give us a result of 26. We now can note that to solve for x, we're going to divide both sides of the equation by the value of 2, which at present is being multiplied times x. So we'll have our 2x divided by 2 equals 26 divided by 2. 2x divided by 2 is going to give us a value of x. 26 divided by 2 gives us a value of 13. So our value of x, which is equal to 13, is going to give us the average time in the US. So that's going to be 13 days of vacation. For Italy, we're going to have our x plus 29, which is going to be our 13 plus 29, which gives us a sum of 42. So we'll end up with 42 days when we're talking about vacation time in Italy as an average.